Trent Alexander-Arnold. Now, this might be the worst kept secret in football. Just like the Mbappe transfer, I think by the end of the season, we all knew Trent is going to be a Madridista. But now it's actually happened. Now he's actually a Madrid player, and this is all done. It's all but done. It just needs a here we go or just some confirmation from Real Madrid, but it's done. This is done. It's a done deal. Oh, wow. As a Real Madrid fan, I'm fully on board with this. A lot of people are questioning whether this is the right transfer, whether Trent can perform in Real Madrid, whether he can be the defender that, a defender that can be improved, not the Liverpool version, because he does have some bad tendencies, but I think this season as a defender, he's been improved for sure. That second leg of the PSG tie, we saw that he can go toe-to-toe with a lot of great wingers and really lock them down, like he did to Cavara and Barcola. But yeah, overall, that might be an issue. But when I look at Trent as a footballer, right, just as a footballer, this guy's a dream to have. He is a dream to have as a footballer. You look at the passing. The long-range passing that he can provide to Mbappe or Vini on the counter will be dangerous. The way he can just bring up the ball, and yeah, as I said, he's a creator. Having those guys, create for Mbappe, Rodrigo, Vini is an added plus. Right, that's something we need. I think in this team, when Cruz left, we kind of lacked a creator. And Cruz, in that essence, isn't really a creator. He's a guy who, carries the ball, long-range passes. But I'm saying that is something we're missing with Real Madrid. We've seen Tchouaméni trying to mold himself into that role, which he's done a good job, but I don't think he's that type of player. He's a guy who's, a bruiser, great tackler, and can make the occasional play here and there, but he's not a guy who should be having the ball all the time. That's why Ceballos was so important for this team, but he's out injured. But a guy like Trent could be an added guy who he can come into the midfield sometimes and really create, or just ping a ball to the Vini or Rodrigo. That is a dream I have, and when I look at Trent, I think that's the type of player he could be for us, especially on a free. Again, hats off to Perez. A lot of people give him stick. A lot of even Real Madrid fans hate on him because he's a bit stubborn. He's a guy who doesn't like to spend money like he used to back in the day. He's a new man, right? But him getting all these free transfers like Trent, Rudiger, Mbappe, even Alaba, you know how insane that is. And all those four guys, well, we don't know for Trent for now, but 3 of those guys have been hits. I mean, getting those guys on a free is just unbelievable. So Trent's added guy to that, and honestly, if you look at Trent's market value, it would probably be like 90, 100 mil. Like, he's around there. He's one of the best right backs in the world. There's no doubt about that. And getting him on a free, that's just added plus. Now, Liverpool fans are going crazy on the timeline, on the internet, everywhere. They're going crazy, hating on Trent. It is unbelievable, to be honest, to see that. A guy who's grew up in their academy, came out of the academy, became one of the best players, and now that he's leaving, he's being treated like this. It's kind of crazy, and I understand it from the Liverpool point of view. I completely understand it, and it's not a good look on Trent to leave on a free. That is for sure. It's not a good look at all. For a guy like that, you want to get money. You want to get some cash, especially to invest back into that position, because Bradley's a great right back. I think he's going to fit right into the system, but Liverpool's going to lack a creator hugely next season. They're going to lack a creator, and they need to go out and get one, and that money would have helped, but they get no money from this. They get no money out of this. And this is kind of Liverpool's fault as well. I'm pretty sure Liverpool knew Trent is going to leave. They had to have some idea that Trent in, January, his head was at Real Madrid. But, when Real Madrid came and, submitted a bid for Trent, which was, I think, around 20 mil, if I'm not wrong. 20-30 mil, it's not a lot, but he's gonna leave on a free anyway. And when Liverpool got that bid, they rejected because obviously there was still so much to play for. They're out of the Champions League now, but, they want to win the Premier League, they want to win the Champions League, all these, cups. So they decided not to sell Trent. So a lot of this is also on, Liverpool. The fans should blame Liverpool as well, because those guys could have sold when they had a chance, and they just decided not to do so. And now every single Liverpool fan is calling Trent a snake. What is your guys' opinion on this situation? It's kind of insane. All Liverpool fans are turning on Trent, and it's not a good look, obviously, because the season's still going on. And assuming Liverpool wins the Premier League, obviously Trent is going to be in that, parade. It's not a good look. I'm not gonna lie, it's not a good look for Trent, but I don't think it's his fault that this came out. It's not his fault. It's just everything's happening now, and the deal's getting done now. And one last point that I want to make about Trent's defending, I get it's not good. I get his defending's not good, and Liverpool fans are actually now making fun of his defending, which is crazy because you've been defending him his whole life, and now the moment he tries to join Real Madrid, everybody's putting out a comp of his defending. I get his defending isn't good, but also we've been playing Lucas Vazquez in that right back position, whose defending's a lot worse. I'll be honest, his defending's a lot worse. If you watch Real Madrid, Lucas Vazquez, this guy's a horrible defender, and this is not his fault, man. He's what, 32, 33, asked to play right back as a failed right winger. Like, it's not his fault, man. Lucas Vazquez has been a great servant to the club. But that's what I'm saying. The reason Lucas Vazquez plays, I mean, it's not only because we don't have a right back. Lucas Vazquez is really good at, keeping the ball. He's good at attacking. Imagine you replace Trent with Lucas Vazquez. I mean, the difference will be insane. The difference will be astonishing. Maybe you'll get the same defensive output, and maybe at times we'll still get mad at Trent. I'm not gonna doubt that. I think at times Real Madrid fans will get mad at Trent. But attackingly, this team is a dream to have. We could outscore our opponents with this type of attack. I mean, again, Trent delivering balls to Mbappe, that's a dream. That's going to be a dream, and I'm excited how this team will shape up. I don't think adding Trent will be a huge problem, or a player that you need to build your team around. I think you just fit him in that right back position. It's not going to be like Mbappe where it's going to take time for him to develop and understand his role. I think Trent straight away will know what to do and know what his role is. But yeah, incredible transfer for Real Madrid's side. It is one of the biggest deals of the summer so far. And I think it will be, by the end of the transfer window, one of the biggest deals. Because on a free, again, players like that, don't go for a free. Except to one team, and that's Real Madrid. Real Madrid have the ability to get these players on a free. And it's based off reputation, based off history. It is one of the best clubs in the world. And Perez deserves a lot of credit. Let me know in the comments below what do you guys think about this Trent situation. If you're a Liverpool fan, did I say anything wrong? Let me know what you guys feel about Trent right now. Subscribe if you enjoyed these videos. And peace out.